In the hustle and bustle of life,
it is easy to feel overwhelmed.
that can help us to find peace. Buddhism started a long time ago. As we see, life nowadays feel really busy,
Our minds never seem to quiet down.
and we are always rushing around. But do not worry, as Buddhist teaching gives simple ideas that help us to feel calm and strong.
These 6 principles are impermanence,
Non-attachment,
middle way, compassion,
mindfulness,
acceptance. We are going to dive into 6 ideas.
one by one. These are like 6 tools that helps us to handle tough times. These teachings tell us how to live better lives. So let's take a deep breath and start the journey. Together, we are going to explore
How Buddhism can help us to feel happy.
Principle 1: Impermanence. Impermanence is like the one constant in life. Everything changes, seasons change. People change, even our thoughts and feeling change.
Nothing stays same forever. It is a big part of what makes life well.
Life, when we really understand that everything is always changing, it helps us to trying to hold on things too tightly. We start to see that good times does not
Last forever.
but neither the tough times.
We learn to ride the waves of change instead of fighting against them. Understanding impermanence
Helps us not
get too attached to things.
embracing impermanence in our daily life
Can be simple as appreciating every moment.
without trying to hold on to it. We can practice letting go our expectations
And being open to whatever come our way.
when faced with change instead of resisting it.
We can try to flow with it, knowing that nothing lasts forever. By embracing impermanence, we can find joy in present moment and let go worries about the future.
Life is journey of constant change. From the moment we're born until the day we take our last breath, everything around us is in a state of flux. Seasons transitions, relationship evolve, and our own bodies
And minds undergoes countless.
transformations. Impermanence in Buddhism is the recognition of this universal truth.
That nothing in life is permanent.
At first glance, impermanence might seem like a daunting concept. After all, we often crave stability and certainty in our lives,
We cling to familiar to routine, relationships and possessions,
hoping they will provide us with a sense of security. However,
clinging too tightly to the illusion.
of permanence can lead to suffering. When the inevitable changes of life occur, whether it's loss of loved ones, the end of relationship, or a sudden shift in circumstances, we may find ourselves feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or disappointed. But what if we could shift our perspective
And learn to embrace impermanence.
as a natural and necessary part of life? What if, instead of resisting change,
We could learn to flow with it, finding peace and freedom in its ebb and flow.
understanding
Impermanence begin with recognizing
that change is not something to feared or avoided, but rather something to be embraced and accepted, just as the seasons transitions
seamlessly from one to the next.
so to do
The moments of our lives unfold.
in a never-changing dance.
When we acknowledge this truth,
We can begin to let go of our attachments,
to fixed outcomes and learn
to appreciate the beauty of each moment as
it arises.
one of the most profound ways that understanding
Impermanence can benefit us is by helping us to detach from transient.
experiences
In a world in we are bombarded with messages,
of instant gratification and constant consumptions,
it's easy to become attached to the fleeting pleasures of life, whether it's the excitement of new relationship
the thrill of shopping spree.
or the temporary high of a social media like. However, these experiences are inherently impermanent, and clinging to them only led to suffering.
When they inevitably come to an end,
By cultivating an awareness of impermanence,
we can learn to appreciate the transient nature of our experiences. Without becoming overly attached to them, we can savor the moments of joy and
happiness, as they arise, knowing that they are fleeting.
gracefully let them go when they pass.
Likewise, when we encounter moments of difficulty or pain, we can remind ourselves that they too are
Impermanent, and that they will
eventually give way to brighter days. practical ways to embrace impermanence. Principle 2, non-attachment, refers to the practice of letting go of our attachments to things, people, and experience.
It involves releasing the grip of craving and desire,
freeing ourselves from the need to possess or control external factors in order to find happiness.
Non-attachment does not mean detachment or indifference. Rather, it is a profound acceptance of the transient nature of life and a recognition
that true fulfillment comes from within, rather than from external sources. By non-attachment, we can free ourselves from the cycle of craving
and experiences greater peace, joy, and freedom in our lives. Principle 3, middle way. Middle way advocates a balanced approach for life. It encourages us to navigate the extreme of existence with wisdom and moderation, avoiding the pitfalls of excessive indulgence or severe aestheticism. The middle way teaches us to find a harmonious balance between opposing forces, embracing neither excessive luxury nor extreme self-denial. Extremes, whether in form of excess or deprivation, often led to imbalance and suffering. The pursuit of extreme can lead to physical, emotional, and spiritual disharmony as we become disconnected from our true needs and desires. By veering too far from middle way, by approaching ourselves with kindness and understanding, we can learn from our mistakes and continue to grow and evolve towards a more balanced and harmonious ways of life. Principle for compassion. Compassion is practice of cultivating empathy and kindness towards others. It involves recognizing the suffering of others and responding with a sincere desire to alleviate their pain. It is a heartfelt connection that seeks to uplift and supports those who are struggling. Practicing compassion not only benefits others, but also enhances our own well-being. When we extend kindness and well-being to others, we strengthen our sense of connection and belonging. By putting ourselves in the shoes of others and empathizing with their struggles, we cultivate a deeper sense of empathy and compassion for ourselves. Research shown that practicing compassion can have myriad of positive effects on our physical and mental health. It can reduce stress and anxiety. Ultimately, cultivating compassion is a practice that requires intention, effort, and commitment. By making compassion a central focus of our lives, we can transform our relationships, our communities, and world around us, creating a more compassionate and caring society for all beings. Principle 5, mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practices of present moment awareness. It involves paying deliberate attention to our thoughts, feelings, sensations, and surrounding without judgment. Mindfulness invites us to fully engage with the present moment, allowing us to experience life more deeply and authentically. The practices of mindfulness has been scientifically proven to reduce stress and enhance clarity of mind. By bringing our attention to present moment, we can break free from the grip of rumination and worry, allowing us to let go of regrets about the past and anxiety of future. Mindfulness helps us to cultivate a sense of calm and inner peace even in midst of life challenges. Research has shown that regular mindfulness practices can lead to a variety of physical and mental benefits. Principle 6, acceptance. Acceptance inviting us to embrace reality as it is. As we conclude our journey, we have delved into the profound teaching of Buddhism, uncovering 6 foundation principles that offer timeless wisdom for navigating life's ups and downs. We have explored impermanence, reminding us the ever-changing nature of existence, non-attachment, teaching us let go of craving and desires, the middle way, guiding us towards balance and moderation, compassion, urging us to empathize with others, mindfulness, encouraging us to be present in each moment, acceptance, inviting us to embrace reality as it is. I encourage to embrace these principles and incorporate them into your lives. These teachings offer invaluable guidance for finding greater peace, fulfillment, and resilience. These ancient teachings have potential to illuminate our path, offering profound insights into nature of existence.
Like, comment, and subscribe.